So now let's get to the crux why you guys are here. Beauty. What is beauty? You look at it, you know what it is. That child I showed you is happy. Why is he happy? We all look at it. There's something innate about it. We're actually born with that. They've done some studies in newborn, like less than 3 months, and they show them a picture of a beautiful face and less attractive face. The baby, who's only like babbling, looks at the beautiful face more than the other. They show them the faces of even their mothers, and they played with the Photoshop. They put the nose where the eyes are, and the child looks away. We know something innate in us. But there's some measurable things we can't decide what's beautiful. There has to be harmony to the face. There has to be proportions to the face. And there has to be clarity, the skin. And my daughter loves this makeup by Huda. And you know, beauty is really a complex thing. There's so many things make this. There's obviously Photoshop, there's the hair, the makeup, the eyebrows, the eyelashes, lots of things makes beautiful. The problem with beauty is that we measure ourselves against things that have been photoshopped. They done evaluation of teen magazines, you know, like 17. 98% of the models on the cover page are photoshopped. At 17. Why would you do Photoshop? And they do. And so we create these things that actually not realistic. So this is Huda, which is my niece's name too. But she's only 3 years old. This is Huda before and after. It takes an awful lot of work to go from point A to point B. She admits to having no surgery, multiple fillers, the hair, the makeup, the jewelry, all that stuff. It takes a lot of work to take you from here to here. It's possible. Dedication. This is not real person. They've done studies on this. What's beauty? This is computer-generated faces. They're not really realistic. Goes from 1 to 6. They showed it across. And almost every group they showed it, they think the bottom 4, 5, and 6 are more beautiful than 1, 2, 3. And most people think 5 or 6 probably the most beautiful in all the settings. Why is that? And you have to look at it. You can look at mathematics. There's the phi. And these actually beautiful ratios in nature, 1 to 1.618, and exist throughout nature. You can really take the face and go crazy with it and look at all the angles, the height of the eye. People made careers from just the angle of the eyebrow, the forehead, the nose, the lips, all that. We can do all the mathematical stuff. But you look at it, and you say, well, that's not true. But you look at famous, beautiful faces. Doesn't matter what ethnic background you are, Caucasian, Black, Asian, doesn't matter. We have certain proportions. If there's a good distance, the width of the nose is proportional to the eyes. You can divide the face into thirds or fifths. You can go vertical or horizontal. If they are proportional, the face is beautiful. So the idea when you evaluate someone's face, you look at it and say, what's the negative features that they have to take away from it? How do we enhance the beautiful features? And then when you create that sense of proportion, then we create beauty. Throughout nature, galaxies, the Mona Lisa, the shape of the egg, when you look at it, we are surrounded by beauty in everything. And people have figured out a long time ago. We start looking younger. Why is that? We have the triangle of youth. The face is triangular. You get narrower as you get down. As we get older, our faces become more square. The faces get wider. We lose that triangle of youth. And you can look at a multi-generational picture of the same family, from the great-granddaughter or the granddaughter to the daughter to the mother to the grandmother. What happens from here to here? The predictable things happen. And you can affect some of them. As we age, 4 things happen to us. 3 we can do something about, and 1 we can't do anything about. The first thing is we damage the skin. So one of my teachers, he's a phenomenal facelift surgeon. And he always tells his patient this. He said, you know, doing a facelift is really like working in a beautiful vintage dress in some ways. I can tuck it. I can make it fit you better. I cannot change the fabric itself. So when you look at the skin, you get all the brown spots, all the dry skin, all the other things people get exposed to it. It affects them. The damage doesn't show right now. You get a sunburn right now. 20 years later, that's when it hits you. So the younger you are with sun protection, and you know, sunscreen is only part of it. It's not a block, it's a screen. Does nothing to infrared radiation. There's a lot of radiation that doesn't protect you from it. People don't apply it appropriately, they don't apply it often enough, but you need that to help you with that. When you get your skin cancers, then you become really aware. It's not too late by then, but you have an opportunity to prevent that. Next thing happens to us as we get older, we lose volume in our face. So the cheek becomes sunken, the lips becomes thinner. My lips are thinner, they used to be fuller, they're thinner. That happens to us. That we can help with. Then, my friend, gravity pulls everything down. So what we do, we pull it back up. If you want to have a 15-second facelift, it's possible. Go upside down, take a picture. You look phenomenal. Of course, you can't do it for too long, but you can do that. The fourth thing we can't do anything about is actually we lose bone as we get older. We're not there yet. So this woman has a beautiful face, have some key features which we can help with whatever treatment you do. She has what we call the OG curve. It's a gentle S. Your cheek is full, slight depression in the cheek, you get a sharp jawline. She has the fullness what it should be. That's when we do the facelift, that's the point we identify and pull it up, so you need that. She has beautiful position to the eyebrow, full bright eyes, beautiful hair and makeup, and a very sharp neckline. It's actually the neck that gives you away. If you make the neck look younger, you look so much better. So surgeons like, so what, we're great, we can fix everything under the sun. I can take you from this to this by a variety of techniques, surgery, infection, injections, whatever. I cannot take you from here to here. I can give you the veneers that my good friend Dr. Burns can give you, or some of the other dentists in town. Sure as hell I can do your makeup or hair, and that's where the expert coming at it. You need to look at it multiple modalities. I had the privilege for the last year and a half right now to work with the dynamic group at Studio Meraki. They're actually happy people. Every time I go there, they're giggling and laughing and talking. Oh my God, it's too young for me. But they are just happy people. The only thing they can do, honestly, is all look at the camera at the same time. Other than that, you want your eyebrows done, your nails, it's just beautiful. It's a great group to work with.